Hello, Chiefs Kingdom, and welcome to RGR Football. I'm your host, Danilo DiGiulio, aka ThunderDan88, across social media. You can check out my YouTube page at ThunderDan. Today I'm going to do a little quick a first look at a defensive back, a UDFA out of Western Kentucky, and his name is Devon Key. If it's your first time here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe bar and tap the notification bell there to get notifications every time we have new content coming out for you. We got plenty happening between now and the opening of the season. We don't want you to miss out on that stuff. Devon Key it's a nice player. He's a nice player, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard to find footage on him. Smaller school. I had to go around and check whole games and pick apart stuff like that. Harms and Tracy are the guys that like to get into those all 22s. I like to see the highlight reel. I want to see what the guy's got, what he can do, what he can bring, and then I like to dig into the kid's story and find out who he is as a person. Devon Key's a new father. He's got a young son now. His coach said he's one of the hardest working guys on the team. He's worn the captaincy. I know the Chiefs like that a lot. One thing that stood out to me was something he achieved at his college. He set the school record since they become an FBS team back in 2009 for tackles. And he didn't just get a few tackles. The school record before he had it was in the 320s. He had 344 tackles. Now, there's a record from back in the day in the early 70s before they were FBS level in the 500s, but that's different level of competition. We're talking about top college competition, and 344 tackles from a DB is insane. It's a crazy number. And first of all, you got to be a sure tackler. Secondly, you got to be willing to stick your head in there. Thirdly, you're probably covering up for some rough-looking, patchy defensive lines and linebacking cores. And the fact that he did it and did so well, I only saw a bit of his tape. It's really hard to find. You got to really get into the school all 22 if you can. There's not a lot of highlights online. But from what I did see, willing tackler, aggressive, physical. If he gets an arm in there, he gets a shoulder. He doesn't just try to flail at guys, and he puts people on the ground. Sure tackler. When he gets his hand on you, you're going down. And he seemed in some cases a little bit trepidatious downfield because he's probably been seeing his D-line and linebackers get burned so often. He doesn't want to lose as the last line of defense. So he almost covers it like punt, return, contain. He runs like he's running a contain drill to keep the player inside of him, and then strikes at the last minute. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that every day, twice on Sunday. You're going to have guys that are bullet men that just like to fly in there and lower the shoulder and try to get the smack. And really good offensive players are going to make those guys miss, or they're going to hurdle those guys. This kid, if he gets his eyes locked on you, you better have a mean stiff arm. You better have some blockers because he's going to put you on the ground. He's got the same 40 time in the low 4.5s as Tyrann Mathieu. He had a better vertical. He had a better broad jump than Tyrann, and he did it at between 6 foot and 6'1" and 210 pounds. So the guy brings some lumber with him now. We're looking to see what this kid can do. Rookie minicamp is over. He's still part of the team. That's a good sign. And any guy who comes to the pros playing secondary at that size with 344 tackles, you know Dave Tobe's sitting in the meeting rooms going, I got my hands on this kid for at least the first year. He's going to be one of my captains on special teams, gunning down that field and taking people out. I'm looking for some real splash plays on specials, on coverage teams. I don't know if he's going to be a return guy or not. He's got some speed for it. I don't know if he's the ball handler for that. But he's got a few interceptions in college. He's got a lot of tackles, folks. Tackling is a lost art in the NFL, and this kid's skill set really, really contains that. I'm looking forward to see what this kid can bring. He's a hilltopper like former Chief tight end Deion Yelder, who's now moved on. We'll see what this one's got. I'm looking forward to it. Go Chiefs.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more and subscribe to RGR Football.